up in motorcades. I got a show today. It's all I'm trying to do. Hustle and motivate. That's why they follow me, They think I know the way.
Welcome to the beach. Today we are braving the sea for the first time in this preparation. So what date are we on? 21st of June, exactly 3 months out, sort of, almost exactly 3 months out from the channel swim, and I need to get used to the sea. So the plan today is to swim for 4 hours continuous in the sea whilst fueling, of course. We're in a place called Walton on the Naze, and we're going to swim down to Clacton and then back up if we can get away with it, or see how far we make it. But basically we're going to do 2 hours there, 2 hours back, and see how we go. I'm excited. I went down this morning and I measured the temperature in the sea, and apparently it's 19 degrees. Dubious that's the case. I reckon a little bit further out it'll be a bit cooler, but the sea temperatures have been warmer. They're much warmer than this time of year, which in many respects don't really help me, because this week or next week or at some point in the next few weeks I need to swim for 6 hours continuous in water that's under 16 degrees, and I'm running out of places to do it. So, plus I'm running out of spots to train as well, which are convenient. I went to Box End on Thursday and the water was 23.5 degrees in the lake, and I checked in Northampton as well, very similar, 24.5 degrees in the reservoir up there. So the sea's the only place now where I'm going to get some cold, but this place here not as cold as potentially what it's going to be on the day, or maybe this will be roughly what it will be on the day, but I still need to do that qualification swim in under 16 degrees, which, you know, all this hard work I've been doing, gaining the chub, etc., hopefully will pay off, because we're not getting the conditions to make it easy to train, which is something I never thought about, to be honest. I thought the sea would stay cold, I thought the lakes would take a little bit longer to warm up, but that's what happens when you're a complete newbie. So let's get on with it and let's get this swim done.
How you feeling?
Super humbling right now, James.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's just, I feel fine. First part of the swim, first 500 metres, flying along. Second 500, started to slow down, and then more noticeably by the third 500. Then the next, all that middle section then just got slower and slower and slower and slower and slower. I think the worst 500 metre I posted was 30 minutes. She's basically not moving. Then I turned around and swam back the other way, and I was moving along quite nicely. I sort of bombed it along there, was posting good times again. But it's like the weirdest thing was happening. So when I was swimming one way, I was getting pulled out. One way it was definitely dragging me into the beach 100%. The other way it was pushing me out. And then I was just basically battling it, trying to stay near the beach, and doing that very badly in one direction. In the other direction, I was trying to stay away from the beach, and I kept beaching myself in the end because it's quite shallow. This is the problem with being a complete newbie, isn't it? Completely clueless. Completely clueless. But I enjoyed it anyway. Even though I don't know my arse from my elbow, clearly, when it comes to open water swimming. I looked like I did though. I had the Speedos and the swim cap, name on my bum. Everyone thought I was like proper professional. Still harder on the back of it.
Cameraman following.
Cameraman, oh, who's this guy? Who's this guy? Yeah, he's just some guy who can't swim, really. And there were maybe a few people scratching their head thinking, he's not going anywhere. Is he okay? Maybe there was some concerns I was drowning potentially, but I wasn't.
You're looking like you ain't got anywhere though, to be honest.
Yeah.
I barely moved. I've just been hanging around this area just watching you. You going back that way now, yeah?
That way now.
Nothing.
No, I'm not getting anywhere.
Nah. Still be beneficial.
No, it's good. It's
Yeah,
still
good
swimming.
training, isn't it? So
Still
yeah.
swimming, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Oh shit, what's that?
Sometimes you can be swimming and swimming quite hard and still not go anywhere. Also I learned that there's not sharks in there, but there are objects that float around, and there's bollards. I don't know if that's what you'd call them in sea terms, but the type of bollards they put in London to stop terrorists from driving into people. They used to also use them in the sea. I'm not sure what for, but they do. And I unfortunately whacked them a couple times.
Oh shit, what's that? Oh. You're not bleeding, are you?
Yeah,
Oh, you are?
a little bit, but
How you done that?
there was a shark out there. Fucking jabbed it a few times.
Oh, did you?
Uppercut.
Yeah, you got it. Good man.
It's one of those whirlwinds, mate. But first, I was swimming through this whole pod of piranhas. They were nipping at me. Fuck them off the jaw.
Safe. Have fun. Another half hour, yeah? Another half hour, yeah? Yeah, sound. I'll see you in a minute.
One final thing I did get from today, which I think is important to say. I'm definitely getting super respectful, and my admiration for open water sea swimmers specifically, and open water swimmers, continues to grow. I mean, it was a bit choppy out there at the start, but I assume not very choppy in terms of sea standards. I was getting thrown around like a ragdoll, swallowing water, and you know, I was having to adjust my style. Not that I have a concrete style just yet, but whilst getting pulled out, and then I was thinking, oh, I don't know how to stay in now, and I'm trying to swim in against it, and then just not going anywhere. All a bit confusing. But I suppose that's what happens when you take on something new. You have to go through this steep, and it is very steep, learning curve in order to come out the other side a bit better trained. So as long as I continue to remember that I truly know nothing about swimming, that all proper swimmers are better than me, and they all have all of their knowledge I can use. As long as I keep that student mindset as I continue this process, but also have the self-belief to know that I can push and my body can push when it needs to. I think those two things are going to stand me in good stead for the channel. Don't you reckon, James?
Yep, 100%. Unless you get eaten by a shark.
Unless we get eaten by a shark, of which we've got a plan of action for what to do. See you next time.